So, where we last left off, after breaking into Skyforge Industries after a few anomalies that had been happening around Westwind, the party had gotten into a battle with a Storm Weird along with a Storm Elemental that was freed after a mistaken chance at breaking one of his orbs.
Oops.
After which, the party decided to investigate the Skyforge factory even more, finding an office with a few bits of information that to some of us were more important than others, along with making it out, barely making it out after an Archmage had emerged with an experimental airship now landed over by Trash City, where your story had first began.
Memories.
Don't forget about a chance meeting with our new best friend.
Oh yes, we met Kobe.
While in the airship, you had met one of the guild Kobe, one of the kobolds that had helped you along the way, giving Vok his new vegan throwing axe throwing.
I've renamed it. It is now Thunderstrike.
Oh, Thunderstrike.
That's the company name for the item, but okay. And
it's basically Stormbreaker, and there was a character named Thunderstrike that took over the Thor mantle for a while.
All right, and your
so drink. That's pop culture. Yes.
Leaving you in the most magical way as he opens up a door to an astral sea with a single building. And as it closed, you would realize that the door no longer opens to that.
I want a magic badge.
As you guys,
I want the magic badge. That's bad as well.
As you guys find yourselves on your newly acquired a ship made of Zulian Crimson Wood, what do you do?
The wood of home.
Wood of the people.
It's the people's wood. Anyway. All right, so kind of miss a little dude already.
Little bit. Did we make it back to the guild yet?
No, you're still on the
No,
ship.
we're still on the ship.
Yeah.
Why don't we head back into town? We should probably talk to Tempest, let him know what's going on, give him a heads up.
We do have to hide the points of the ship.
The points of the ship?
No.
Okay.
The points Liege points of the ship are trying to hide it.
How are we gonna hide the ship? Do you have a cloaking spell?
Sadly, no.
Any other ideas?
Don't. I can disappear into the darkness, but I can't make a ship disappear.
Do we have a bunch of blankets that we can just cover it?
I mean,
and it'll just be a big floating blanket?
From your position and the location of Trash City, it is fairly far out. If anyone travels this way, it's going to be some other reason.
So let me make sure we have the.
So it should be okay without
alarms.
being covered.
Should be.
Set the car alarm, lock the doors. I think we'll be all right. It's
Leave
good.
enough food for my Cerberus.
Yeah,
All right.
Go feed him the rest of my pocket bacon. That's another reason we need to go back, because I need more pocket bacon.
Anik is sort of in there trying to deal with two animals.
Why don't we leave Anik at the ship? He can do his thing. He'll man everything there.
Then we should.
He can communicate with us if anything goes on, and we can hightail it back.
Liege kind of puts his hands together and casts Goodberry.
All right.
For the Hellhound.
It's not a hellhound.
He is a Hellhound. He's an adorable Hellhound, but he is a Hellhound.
Actually, he's a Cerberus.
All right, comic book guy.
Hey,
Cerberus is different.
I still look like I got a neck beard, so fuck.
What was that list? I got
That
nothing.
he's a Cerberus, not a hellhound.
One means
Potatoes?
hellhound, other one means spot.
Anyway,
So-
we're arguing over some antics here.
Lily calls out to Anik. Anik, here you go. Give these berries to the lovely creatures up in the ship. Be careful. Don't feed them too much.
Um,
Oh, and
Don't get
actually,
Don't get too close.
you see as he sort of already has his hand wrapped up a little bit. Very well. I have already ran into the issue of them being hungry.
Make sure the Cerberus will like me.
I am
Yeah,
trying to calm them
say
down.
good things.
that means you have to go with him.
Make sure the owl bear likes me, okay?
I am not a miracle worker, but I will try. As he's like,
Oh, but
taking the berries from you and like, yes, I do not think this would be too much for them, as they seem pretty stuffed.
Maybe two.
Lily holds Anik for a moment, grabs a good berry and starts eating one of them.
Tell me if
I'll
anything
leave the
goes wrong,
berries.
and I will keep in touch with you in case anyone shows up here.
Yes.
Just be on your guard. Call us when you need us with our thingies.
I will call you when I
Yeah,
want.
dude.
Call you when.
I'm gonna set the car alarm. Don't open the door for anybody. Keep the windows locked.
Yeah, I said it. Drink.
What'd you said?
He
I will call
he
you when
did
I want. Call you when I
Montero.
need.
What?
Didn't you hear what I said? I will call you when I want. Call you when I need.
he did Montero.
I never get these. I never get to do the references. It's always you guys, though.
All right.
You did it.
Good job. Proud of you.
As you see him go back in, and you can hear
Love.
distinctively as the Cerberus is growling at him.
I'm sure he's fine.
He's all right.
It'll be fine.
Do we hear like any distant scream at all?
Not yet.
All right. So we're gonna head back into town, I think,
All right.
Yeah.
and go talk to Tempest.
Okay. So as you guys start to travel back into Westwind, about to the point where you come to that crossroad that leads from the Suncrest Road. Flock, you do start hearing some. You hear a voice in the back of your head. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
the fuck out of you guys?
We're on our way back into town because I
Oh.
recognize the voice.
Yeah, you recognize it as Domar. And
Uh-huh.
it's like you hear about probably 10 seconds later. Where are you now? I'll meet you.
Ooh. We're right by George's farm. I think.
George's
Are
farm
we?
is George's farm is
Okay.
inside of Westwind, like on
Gotcha.
the floating
I
island.
thought you said. Okay. So
You're at
where
the
are we?
You're at the Suncrest Crossroads.
We're at the Suncrest Crossroads.
All right.
Stay there. I'm guessing. Guys, hold up. Domar said we need to. He's gonna meet us. Hope we're not in trouble.
I think we're in trouble.
I think hopefully it's not in trouble.
A good 20 minutes passes, and you see Domar coming by with a cart.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyone else? You've been with me. We've been getting materials. We just came back. Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay.
We were getting materials. What we get?
Someone came by. They're asking about a bugbear, a tiefling, a hobgoblin, and a wood elf.
Okay.
You're the only ones in town. So,
Ah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
no.
So
Bring my
we've
pants.
been with you.
We've been with you the whole time. What are you talking about?
all right, good. And you see as he
It-
takes the wad and tosses it at you, he tosses you your pants.
Yoo-hoo!
No, it's finally got finished.
Thank you, sir.
No
What
problem.
do I owe you?
You already paid.
Okay. Yes, I did.
So, yeah, as you
I put on my pants.
you just gets a bit of this muck around here, like,
Oh.
dirty up some. They won't ask. We've been in Trash City. We've been getting some scrap metal. And you look in the cart, and it's all different bits of metal and such.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I rub dirt all over myself. I'm mucked up,
So in that
except for
case,
my
we-
pants.
Same.
The fans are like,
My
Right.
pants are like, yo, these are my
Pants are
new
clean.
pants, man. Dude,
Leah,
these are my...
Leah's-
I mean, they're
Leah-
very comfortable. I mean, it's like
They are.
they're not. I mean, they match the body type. They're comfortable,
It's-
breathable. It's
You
like
know, Domar does some good work with pants, man.
very deep pockets with the little cargo pockets down below, so you got more.
They don't ride up in the business. You know, I can still wear my loincloth over them, so I still have, you know, my deal. Anyway,
All right.
I can't even imagine that.
a
I make
bugbear,
sure that like
a bugbear
there's
wearing pants.
some mud and stuff in my tail since I'm so fucking short. I'm bound to get dirty.
Just hop on my
Leah Lee-
shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
Leah Lee's gonna take a strap of his leather like cloak and just ties all his hair back.
I forgot how
I
much hair
just-
you have.
It just took off his war paint.
All right.
You had war paint on?
Tribal.
Okay. Ah.
Who was asking?
All right.
Hey,
As-
hey, Domar. Before
Hi.
we get back into town, who was asking about us?
Forge guy showed up here with the crest of House Nicori and asking question.
Gotcha.
Tempest had Guardian get a hold of me, and then Guardian told me to
All right.
get up with you guys.
We were just about to come back to fill you guys in.
Hey, glad I got you here beforehand. Guild watching
Thank
out
you.
for each other.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
As he starts going down the
Yeah.
path with you guys, you can see the guards look more on guard or whatever's going on as
Do we see Craig?
make a perception check.
Oh my God. Don't tell me he's gonna rat us out.
Can I make a perception
19.
check since I'm up high?
What'd you get?
19.
You see Craig. He's talking to what looks to be like a commanding officer of some sort, and he's just, I don't know. You think I babysit them? I didn't see where they went. I saw them go to the marketplace. They could have gone off the bridge.
I just hard stare at Craig. Though.
Like, you know, he's facing the other way to you and like mad at the guy, and then you hear him mention, well, we did find your spear there. I don't know how my spear got there. I don't even know who the hell stole my fucking spear. I told you this. I put the report in.
Are you gonna get Craig in trouble?
I'm gonna get Craig fired.
Oh,
No,
we're he's covered our checks. We're gonna have to make him an ally.
I'm gonna do right by Craig. Come on. I gotta mess with him.
Shit, someone stole it. Fucking hell, I left the spear away for 5 seconds, went to the bathroom, and you know what happened? Fucking it's gone.
You really
Like-
shouldn't leave your spear
As
like
you
that.
see the guy starting to walk away, you hear Craig call, hey, I'm a little broke. Can I get that spear back? It's evident, sir.
Oh,
I happened to drop one of my javelins.
Drop one of your javelin.
Just drop it.
Just walk. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth. 19 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah, doesn't realize it was you.
Mm-hmm.
He sees the javelin as it sort of hits down. You guys can sort of see behind you, glancing, that he runs up and grabs it and looks around. And, excuse me.
He doesn't see it's me, but he hears in the distance, keep it!
You see, like, a sign of recognition, like... Fine, puts it on his back and walks away.
guys, speared out.
Poor Craig.
I gotta do right by Craig. He's a little patsy, but he's great.
Like, I
He's
like how that
great.
guard was supposed to be just like a joke, and then it's like, no, he's recurring. He's recurring. We're major.
Yeah, he's
recurring.
Come on.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be
I
fighting
love
like
how
the
Mark's
PvE
just like,
at level 20, and
he's
Craig
Craig.
walked out with the spear.
We at the League of Misfits never forget face.
Yes.
All right,
I know. Craig took care of us.
all right. So, walking back to the guild, you see a few. They don't look like town guards. They're in plate armor, standing right by the doors, and you can hear three voices, one being Tempest, two that you're unsure of, as Domar sort of leads you around the back of the guild, drops the card off and goes, walk on in, we'll now go with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Tomar.
Problem.
We go in.
Heading in, you can hear a bit of an argument going on. See a gentleman in the kitchen who you can sort of tell is like trying to keep Guardian in the kitchen. I was like, no, we gotta do another game of checkers. Come on, Guardian. Hey, come on. One more, I gotta beat you. And it's like, as you walk into the, walk past the kitchen into the area, you can see there's a human Tempest along with one forged creature. He's in a fine suit, just standing next to the table, and you see the one gentleman going, well, we figure that it's someone from here. It had to be. Where else would you find creatures of that caliber? Sir, I think you mean people? And if you want to keep using that language, you can kindly walk out of my establishment. I pay my taxes. I make sure everything's on the up and up. And I don't need my workers getting called names. Well, Mr. Hailstorm, if you really want to, we can all make this go away for a bit of a trade. Oh, so you want to hire a guardian? I see. Well, do know he is not for hire for adventures for long times. And also, we require a party of at least 3 for them. So you cannot just hire him, you need to hire a party. No, I don't think you understand what we mean. No, I don't think you understand what my business is. So, Lord Nikori, you may leave, along with your associate there. And have a nice day. You know this could bring great shame onto you and your establishment if some news was spread. And you know it'd be great shame if someone were to admit that you have been doing something against the law. I don't know what you mean. Oh, you do. You don't want to mess with me. I may not look like it, but I have friends in good places. So, as you see him at this point here, like, just kindly guiding them out the door, you may leave. And just with a tiny, okay, bye. You see as the forge turns back around, and Tempest just looks at him going, Monsieur, if you hit me, you'll make my day.
Do we recognize any of the faces?
Make an insight check.
Or-
16. 16.
16. Endor?
Aw. 7.
None of you can recognize the faces. The human was an older gentleman, thick white beard going right down to about base of the neck, and long hair and like mage's robes. The other one just seemed to be a forge with the symbol of House Ninkori and the Silverfang family.
Okay. They're gone now?
You get the sense that they're leaving.
Okay.
As Tempest is just sort of, have a good day now.
Working in retail, I've done that when people have pissed off. I've just been like, okay, have a good day.
As you guys are in the guild area, I think Tempest as he finally walks back in. What are you doing?
What? Tempest just walked back into
He's
the room where we are.
He stepped down the little step from where the door is,
Mhm.
the little ledge.
Leely is going to wait until those guys have completely disappeared. And I don't know if the establishment has tinted glasses.
They're frosted.
Okay, so they won't be able to look in through the windows.
It's
I
hard to
poked
look
my
in or
head
look out. The door is like a typical saloon doors.
Mhm. I poke my head out the door, look at Tempest, and say, "Hey, we're back here."
Ah. Pleasure to see you all okay?
Yeah, we're good. You guys all right?
I just dealing with an asshole. Wait, did you tell Auden there to he can let Guardian go?
Guardian's good to go, man.
Oh, cool. Thank God I couldn't lose another game of character. At this point here, you see Guardian as he's just hopped over all of the red checkers.
Leely goes,
Oh, champion, man.
Good job, Guardian. Good job. I give Guardian a fist bump.
la, la, la.
Try to do it with the two fingers and then just...
Did Tempest come back to where we are?
He's right by the bar, just looking at you going, hey, why don't you come in here?
What?
Hey, good to see you back with from Doma.
Yes. Yeah, we were with
Yeah.
Domar the whole time.
Sorry if we have made cause a disturbance.
Listen to me, lad. They're gonna come here no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
They've been on our ass since the day I was born.
Oh, geez.
Yes, that one doesn't really like my mother either, so
Family problems.
no business problem. He didn't want to pay the lady, and then started saying names about after he had a night with her.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
And I was sent to get the money. All right.
So, can we talk over here,
You want to meet in my office?
please?
All right. Oh, if you want a drink, you'll have to bring it in. I don't have booze in my office.
I grab water at this point.
Leely is going to grab like the same, just cup of water.
yep.
Because water's delicious.
He's not even on here.
I know. She may actually watch them.
All right, but yeah. As he sort of leads you into his office, and you just see as it's more put together than last time you saw it. Books have been stacked up. It has a little, looks like a bar area, but mostly seltzer, soda, and such like that are there.
All right.
All right.
So,
What the fuck did you find back there? They're usually not that fast on doing shit. Especially getting ahead of a house. I got to know
man.
the story.
we stole an airship.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It's
What's so special
it's-
about
We had no choice.
it's made of special kind of wood from Lily's homeland. We've never seen anything. I've never seen anything like this thing before. You know my background. You know my history. I've been on airships.
All right.
I've never seen one.
I
before.
found paperwork saying that Crimson Wood makes it so it can move faster than any other ship, Takes only 10 people to run it. It's half the size of others and a fourth of the weight.
Mention of Crimson Wood, you just suddenly hear right by the door as it sort of busts open, as Domar has just slipped and fallen face forward, looks at you. Crimson Wood.
Hi, Domar.
It is
Hi.
Crimson Wood.
Good to see you, Domar.
Hey.
Thanks again for your help.
It's like gets back up. And you see for a
But
moment
I-
as like the facade has dropped of him being like the calm, cool, don't like it's Crimson Wood, like flaming sword. And back to it. Hey, sorry. Walking by.
I
It was
would
made out of
say
crimson wood.
yes, it is made of the Crimson Wood.
They're not supposed to be making this thing.
I know. Fucking harder than hell to get that shite around here. I haven't even been able to build with it.
So yeah, right now we have it stashed over by Trash City.
Yeah. Now there. So, what are going to be your plans about it now?
We need to find enough people to run it, get it up and running.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if we can do that, then
I
we
think-
can use it to.
I think we need at least 2 more people.
Right? So you
I
just
think
want
so.
you want a skeleton crew? You're looking for at least a skeleton crew?
At least.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I honestly, I think we need to get it down for a little bit, lay low, let things blow over.
Hey, I'd probably say this. Start moving out of town now. I won't ask. I gave you a mission.
Mm-hmm.
Alright?
There's a lot of shady business going on over there.
Nico
With
has
the-
been having a few problems. I know someone
That's
you can
what's
talk
caused-
to if you want to get any of this information out.
Okay. That's what's causing the stuff to go through the vents in the houses.
There were elementals down there.
There's an element, yeah. There's elements down there.
But one of the generators got broken there?
They were running
Was
off of
it?
4 orbs. One of them happened to break, and an elemental came out.
Alright. Well, at
It
least
just
you got that
burst.
handled.
Yeah.
Yes, that one has been handled.
But no, typically engines,
And we
the charging
when we-
stations work off of that. It's just if one broke open, I'm glad we had someone handle it, because who knows what would happen if you let that thing run wild.
yes. When we took the airship, there was a little guy on there too. He had one of the badges, the guild badges. Called himself Egan.
Cobalt.
That made it was a kobold.
He was a kobold. I forgot his name. What was it?
Egan.
Just like
No,
Egan.
Kobe.
No.
Oh,
it's
Kobe,
the
yes,
Kobe.
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 Worked for Egan.
Worked, yes.
Aye. Alright. I mean,
He was a good little guy.
He was very helpful.
He was-
Kobe's
yes,
a nice.
he was very helpful,
Egan's
yeah.
a little bit of a dick.
Oh, well,
I mean,
I've never met him.
the payment is they lived, right?
Yes.
Oh,
But he-
bad.
Kobe was a good little dude. He helped us out. I
Well,
think it's 8.
Which Kobe was it?
Made me a bag of holding.
It was wearing a coat of some kind.
Oh, okay. Was it one of Egan's Kobe's?
I don't know.
Well, if you made you a magic item, then that's one of Egan's Kobe's.
He made us a magic item.
Points at the axe.
Hey, nice. And like you see, as like the moment when you said Egan,
And I
you see
have
Domar
a
get
magic
pissed
bag
for a
of holding
second,
now.
and then it's like when
Mhm.
you mention Kobe, he's like, "All right, that's better." Right? Yeah. So
But yeah, so we need to. I'm guessing you agree we should get out of town for a bit, take a
Hey.
mission somewhere else.
get out of town. Do whatever. I would say
We were
leave town
gonna-
for a bit because they're going to be hassling us for a little bit.
All right.
What
Can
kind of
we
crew members are
communicate
you
with you? Can we communicate with you through our badges?
looking-
I heard Domar before. I think that was for the badge.
Hey, no, I sent you a sending spell. You're out of range.
Gotcha.
But, hold on. Actually, mind if I see your badge?
Here you go. Yeah. I don't have it handy.
See as Domar takes the badge, puts it down, and hey, Tempest, you mind if I go for it, lad? Just don't fuck up the bit table. Of course not. I made it. And see for a second as his hands glow like heated metal, holding on to the item, and he mutters a little bit of a prayer. And as he opens it, you see what looks like entangles in the badge, like wild vine. As suddenly they be pulled away and going, all right, this one should work more like ascending. Anyone who has a badge. I mean, you still got your base location, but this one will give you a bit more range.
Okay. I put my badge back on.
Right.
I use that as my front piece on my
So she's like,
thing.
Ding! You know, we can make it a bit bigger if you want it like that.
Hey, man. I'm representing.
Thank you.
It's good to be part of a proper guild.
Hey. So, what are you going to be needing for your crew?
We not to speak out of turn, guys, but I'm guessing I'm going to be the captain since I have experience.
Of course.
Pandora, you're normally on my shoulder 9 times out of 10, so you'll be my first mate.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
Completely.
what?
I think
What is Anik?
Anik, he's going to be. The dude's a natural navigator.
I could be the there's a healer.
Surgeon?
Surgeon is one of the roles that
Surgeon.
is needed for like when you have like a bigger crew,
Mm-hmm.
Anik wanted to be quartermaster.
which is navigator.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
What would you like to be, Lily?
I mean, you can still be surgeon. That's still a role you can use on there for healing up members and dealing with that.
Am I allowed to, once we have a crew, can I also cook?
I mean, yes, you guys can cook for yourselves. The other thing is, for that kind of crew, you need to have like a specified cook, like for a full crew, to make sure everyone's eating.
We need a bosun.
I could either go for 2 jobs, being a quartermaster and a surgeon.
So, Mark, why don't you ask them?
What's up, Domar?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, I think you.
Domar, do you want to come with us?
Yes,
I get to
You
work
want
on
my
any
comes
ship.
on the crew?
Need
absolutely.
a bosun. I can anything magical I can tinker with.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, do it. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey,
It's
You're more than
state
welcome.
of the art.
Dude, you showed us nothing but brotherhood since we joined. You're in.
the camera started.
My cat is playing with the cords to my camera and my light. Get out of here, you little jerk.
All right. Hey, you need a bosun. I
Here.
can work on the ship. Any type of repairs you need, I can get done for you.
Awesome. How are you at animal handling?
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
We
I-
found a Cerberus and a bugbear. Little one,
an owl bear.
owlbear.
It's like-
Sorry. I looked in the mirror. You know, you have a mirror over there, and it's been a day. It's been a day.
yeah,
Well,
it was.
I've been-
stressful.
We've seen some shit to bring that back.
what? Hey,
But yeah, we found an owlbear and a Cerberus, aka Hellhound, on the
Not a
airship.
hellhound.
I'm just messing with you, Pandora.
No.
Hey,
I'm
mate.
gonna call him Fluffy. And Pandora would like some help training him if you can, or if you know anybody that maybe we can have another crewmate that could help us train him.
I don't.
And the owlbear. I would like to keep the owlbear if Lily's okay with that.
I'm good. I don't have any animals. I usually go hunt.
Please don't hunt our owlbear in Cerberus.
No, that is not the case for this one.
I mean, I know someone who could probably help out, but they're all the way in Troven.
We got nowhere to be.
How long does it take to get there?
By foot, 2 weeks. By ship, probably a week.
Where else can we? Tempest said you had somebody that can give us more information about this family.
Aye, same place.
In Troven?
Aye. Finn's actually a part of the family. He knows a bit more about them.
He's part of their family, or
He's
the
part
Outcast
of the
Guild
Silver
family?
thing, but he's
Oh,
been with us long. He's been with us more than he can remember them.
fair enough.
Good lad. He keeps him calm, and I think who Doma he was talking about is his wife.
So we need to go see the same people. This one.
Yes.
All right. So this kind of works out for us then. How can we repay you for your help, man?
Hey, lad, you're part of the family.
I know, but
Yeah,
You're
but
giving
we
us your-
need to
you're
repay
giving
you
us your
somehow.
guide to come help us out. You're giving us all this
I
information.
mean, we're not really needing a forge master right now, so Doma's free to go with you.
Actual question: doesn't Domore have a kid?
No, Tempest has a kid.
Tempest, that's it. Okay, I forgot which one.
Domar's just the uncle.
Gotcha.
I
I
don't.
get
The
confused.
crazy uncle.
Gotcha.
He's the fun uncle, yeah.
He's a Funkle.
I was gonna say that too.
Got it.
All right. So Domar, if you want in, man, you're on.
All right. So you got a magic. You got your axe enchanted.
I did. And I explain what it is.
All right.
I call it Thunderstruck.
I have a magic bag of holding now because I liked how Kobe was able to ton of things in its bag and it looked the same.
Lily did not get a magic item.
But that's okay. And takes out his service blade. I got all I need.
All right. And I see a bow, like pointing at Pandora.
I hand him my bow.
You see the same thing that happened with the token that happens to his body, and then hands it back to you. It's a plus. It's a short bow, right?
Yes.
It is a +1 short bow now.
Nice.
Ooh,
Hey,
very nice. Thank you.
no problem. All right. So, yeah. Tempest does start looking, going, all right, so anything else you need? And what are you heading out in the morning, or?
I actually do need a clothing, maybe a cloak.
You do?
Okay.
I think Lily has been getting cold. It's very windy up here.
I mean, do you just want clothes, or do you want the cloak?
Just a cloak.
Does you want a special kind of cloak?
Surprise me.
Ooh, surprise.
But you see, as Tempest sort of walks over to spot where he has a couple cloaks in there and just tosses you one. See if this one fits.
Tries it on.
It's more like think of like a duster, but it is a cloak of billowing. So it just looks badass. As like you can summon a wind to make it just.
It's like you're Superman. Your cape is always billowing in the breeze.
No, but it looks more like so yeah, looks more like a duster gun. Hey lad, here you go.
It's an old West duster.
Sort of adjust to your size.
That's a nice book.
Look at it.
You do fine tailor work. Loving these pants.
Hey, thank you.
He switches his
We'll
guild badge to
probably
the-
head out in the morning because I'm still waiting on Tempest to talk with me.
Cool, when you have time, Pandora. Chat.
Yep.
It's safe for us to go walk around inside the building, right?
Hey, just walk around for a bit. If anyone asks, go with Domar.
All right. Let's go get some food. Let's rest up for a bit. Then we'll head back.
Get
Meet
lots
back
of
up with
pocket
Ann.
bacon.
Get lots of pocket bacon. Get some food for the road. And just we'll stock up so we can make the journey.
So
So Lily and I go out to get food.
okay, just get some food
I
in the
stay
guild.
behind.
Or
Yeah,
you
we're gonna
buying
get some
rat?
food in the guild. Well, right now we're just gonna get food from the guild.
Okay. As you guys walk out, you sort of hear as Tempest calls out, "Odd, come in here, lad. Get the info." Pandora, Odd, as you see this guy first walk in.
Odd?
Yeah, Odd.
Oh, Odd. I thought you said Zod. I'm like, General Zod?
Hello, hello. Oh, hi. Very, very odd. But everyone calls me Odd. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
As you see Tempest like flick his hand real fast at this human, and it glances right across his nose and flicks up the hat. These two cat ears emerge from the hair. No hats in the building. Dude, my mom bought me that hat. Come on. And like, dust it off, the news cap. And then...
My ears perk up a little bit. It's not very often I find someone else that has cat ears.
I mean, yeah, apparently we are rare. But yeah, so you wanted information about that symbol, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have something. It is weird, and like you see him as he sort of pulls out in his bag all these different papers. He goes, "So I basically work for all the news companies. The Atlanthurian Gazette, Paylorn Times, the Forestine Gazette, and like just puts out all these papers." Now the weird thing is, this symbol has popped up in a lot of cases, and he pulls out his own notebook, hands it to you, and like very fast moving. Like, yeah, his thing. A lot of this stuff been popping up there. See, I've been finding it, but the weird thing is, all these things are big enough, and especially in Playlorn. Playlorn, usually anytime someone does anything bad, especially a terrorism attack, they're going to be right there, and they're going to be telling you, watch out, fearmonger, all the good shit. They're going to sell the paper. But here's the thing. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. They're not even showing it anywhere. They're trying to hide it.
No one in Lit Point believed me when I went back to town and told them what had happened.
And yeah, so that's the weird thing. Also, and you do, and there's been like this note putting out, and he's like, there's been talk, like they've left in even notes to people, like symbols, but they have not even mentioned this in the paper. I don't know what the hell's going on, but these guys seem to be pretty bad. They're trying to bring back the Obsidian King. How the hell you do that?
The Obsidian King. What would my family have to do with that?
I don't know, but apparently these guys have been doing a lot of shit. They've left Hydra eggs in the capital of Playlorn. So that Hydra would have to attack the town. I mean, hell, they even... Shoot! And, like, he even pulls out the notes even to your Nilblog, and you look at the same symbol that he wrote down from the cage that you guys brought in. It's the exact same. Shoot, they even did that attack. Like, this symbols keep popping up, and every few times you might see a logo, some type of note left to there. Something talking about the freeing of the races. One time it was mentioned of the Obsidian King. It's strange. I'm not sure if it's one person or multiple, but whatever you got here and whatever you're dealing with, this is something strange.
Yeah, I got into a fight with my father, went to Lit Point to stay at the end. You know, you do you. We're gonna separate, go different ways. Next day I came back, family and all the livestock were gone. Everything was completely untouched.
That's a weird thing. Where'd you come from anyway?
Lit Point, just outside.
Alright, so Forestine area?
Yes.
Puts on that, you know, as he pulls out, puts away some more of the newspapers, puts them down, pulls out a map and sort of like marks down on location. Okay, so that gives me a bit more information. I'll keep looking more in there, but the weird thing is, whatever this happened, that was something fucking weird. I'm still trying to look into this shit right now, and you know what? It's going crazy.
It's getting more southern.
I don't know why. I go newsy, and then suddenly it goes southern. Like it's odd. He's constantly switching his voice.
Works with the name.
But yeah,
I appreciate all the help.
no problem. Everyone works for the guild, and gotta have each other back, right? Chieftain's gotta represent.
Especially us weirdos.
That doesn't. Okay, so he's like, he goes over his notes and going, no, that couldn't be the gray horse. He said none in the building and such, right? Everything else, valuables and such, were left behind.
None was touched.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mother had family heirlooms, and they were left.
Right. That wasn't touched. So it wasn't Orc, wasn't this. Not Knowles. Knowles would have had everything destroyed. The bodies would have been left. Keep looking in it for you, but right now, as he sort of just, he hands you a copy of his notebook, and it just gives different cases of things that have been happening, of them, sort of, it's strange attacks. Each one seems to be planned out, and these ones in the notebook especially are about, they seem and feel like they're leaving a message for someone. Public areas, a lot of the outskirt towns aren't getting dealt with that much, and for you it's strange seeing that symbol in somewhere like that, where there was no big connection to somewhere to leave a signal.
Yeah. Unless my father was involved with something I didn't know about.
I don't know, but yeah, any of the gods, anything like that in that territory, they would have easily had them destroyed. I'll keep looking in it for you, but sorry about that happening to you. And by the time you
That's
start
all
seeing
I've
him
been
calm
doing
down,
is trying to search for what happened.
his tail sort of relaxes and goes wraps around his belt area again. Yeah. Yeah. First,
I appreciate all the information I can get.
no problem. If you ever need anyone to talk to, right here. Well, to the guild. Hand you his card. He's an odd, very private investigator. I'll keep a case looking on it. Again, this dude, you see like multiple cards as he goes to pick it out, like news reporter. Like, oh, there you go. Here.
He's that guy.
He's the guy with like 20 different businesses going on.
Hey, you need anything? Here's my card.
Here's my card.
They take his card.
Painter, PI, newsman, bartender, real estate.
No, not bartender.
You name it. You
but
name it, I can do it. You name it.
What are those
Whatever
guys
you need,
that do,
Leo
like,
gets.
that lead the gambling? Like, you know, they'll lead like when someone has
The pit boss?
no, like the official ones, like when you go to the horse race, they have the guy.
Oh. I don't remember.
I will be right back, but I will be able to hear you.
He's Leo Getz from Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, Leo Getz.
Alright. So as you guys are walking out, you do see that gentleman as he sort of wanders back to the guild into the area. You guys are able to get a bite to eat. What else you guys would like to do? Well,
I restocked my pocket bacon, first of all.
all right.
I need to restock my pocket bacon.
See as Delmar walks out with a bit of leftover bacon. Not that many people ate this morning, and like, there you go.
Nice. Thank you, Domar.
You are one lucky person.
Thank God I have my pocket bacon, man. Head up to our room
All right.
and just chill for a bit.
Get a short rest in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys are able to get your short rest in. Spend your hit die how you like them.
I wish it would be a long rest so I could recover my second level spell slot.
We're gonna be on a ship for like a week.
Yeah.
Bold of you to assume you'd be safe.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you can always like trade in for sorcery point to get a second level back.
No.
What time of day is it right now?
Right now,
Okay.
it's probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, so why don't we head back when it turns to nightfall?
All right.
This way we can head back to Trash City at night.
Okay.
Oh,
Does that equal a long rest?
Sure. I'll let you guys get a long.
yes.
You guys can get a long rest in. Enough time where you're just like, okay, fuck it, sleep time.
Like, we need some downtime after this.
A little bit.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, you just had like 3 big encounters back.
Yeah.
Hi.
I only have one rage spot left.
Now I'm back to full sorcery point.
Mm-hmm.
Got my spell slots back. Health back.
Anna can do a little bit of healing on us.
Yep. Oh, by the way, we left Anik in the boat.
It's all right. He's hanging out with. He's got the animals. We're only leaving him for a couple hours.
Oh.
He can take his long rest once we get back to the boat. Yes, I'm calling it a boat.
Hi, Jackson.
Let's see. Real quick. Yeah,
Did we actually come up with a name for this thing?
Not yet.
no, we haven't.
Okay, can we call it the poor choice?
The poor choice.
What are we doing? We're flying around on the poor choice.
Did you get it? Poor choices.
You don't want to know?
Yep.
We're flying around on the poor choice. How'd you get it? You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
You don't ask.
Have a toy.
Hold on.
Anybody?
hold on.
Anybody?
Hey, Lacey, welcome in.
Lacey.
I
Is that a
think I
lace?
have it. Aha.
A wild Lacey has appeared.
Poor choices.
I think that one's worth a drink.
It is. And that was my card too.
Yep. It was your card.
What's up, Lacey?
Captain Adorable has joined us for a little while.
Oh, thank you.
Yay.
No, he's Captain Adorable.
Oh, I'm Captain Buck.
His shirt says it. Yeah, are you up there and here?
What is going on?
That's unbelievable. How?
All right. So as you guys get your long rest in, it now becoming night.
Let's try and stay on the wraps on our way back because we don't know who's actually still looking for us.
Right.
And us being in walking around in shade of darkness means there are other people that might be looking for us in the darkness. Sound like a plan? Is Dormar actually walking back with us, or is he already there?
I mean, are you getting Domar?
Yes, we're getting.
We are
Yeah.
getting
Okay.
Doma.
You see as Domar walks out, and he has his big bag on his back. Alright, got some equipment with me. Doesn't need anything made. We can do it all on the ship.
We grabbed some food leftovers from the day, and maybe I'm gonna buy a bunch of rations for the ship.
Yes,
Alright.
we do need
That's
some
a good
lots
idea.
of rations. Alright, get your bags ready. Oh yeah, bring your bag of holding so we can put the rations there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I hand Lieli my bag of holding for all the
Bag of
rations.
holding starts to open. Looks at the bag.
You look into the bag, and it's weird. Like, you can see the line, like the inside of the bag on the side. Bottom is like it's just in a constant shadow. Even putting it directly under light, like, huh?
Hmm.
It's Hermione's bag.
Never
Would
Harry
you like to
Potter
put your
bag.
head in it? Would you like to
No.
put your head in it?
No,
No.
You sure?
That
You could
just sounds
probably
like
fit me in it.
that sounds like a terrible idea
He's
that
going
we
to
lost.
dip his arms completely in the bag.
You know that feeling you get after drinking cold water after doing spearmint?
Mm.
Yes.
You get that relaxing cool as you put your hand in there.
Which
I mean,
Celia
I
is will
honestly
be very
could jump
shivery.
into that bag quite easily.
Oh.
Technically, the only one who couldn't fit in that bag, I think, is Bach. Bach and Domar.
So we can put both of them into the bag, and then I can carry them.
Ooh. I'm not trying to break into.
I jump up on Bach's shoulder,
metagaming.
like, no, I prefer it up here.
I don't know what kind of dimension breaking thing would happen if you jumped into that bag. We're not gonna find out right now.
Nothing bad would happen, just there's no air.
Gotcha. So yeah,
Oh, I
breathing
need
is
air.
important.
Yes. air is
Okay,
great.
rations. Back on track. Back on track.
Okay.
Rations.
Rations. Opens the bag,
So
ready
you
for
can
the
either
rations to
one
pick.
shop. Oh, my guild doesn't have those. So the only two adventuring, the two basically stocks you could get up on there is Johnson's, which is one of the shops in town,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's Old Man James, who's down at the end of the mountain.
Which one is on the way to where we're going?
Old Man James, but then that would mean you'd have to find a spot to land the ship. It's like
Which one? Johnson is in town.
Johnson is in town.
Okay.
That
Is
seems
he in the
like
proper
better.
direction that we want to go?
No.
Fantastic.
I mean, you can go to James, can find a little spot to land. It's up to you.
How far along is James on the trip?
So James would be more towards the dock.
Where we came from
Wait.
with the ship?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
All right. Oh no, Johnson's would be down there. Old Man James is down at the end of the mountain.
Okay. Which
We
so
might be able to get away with going to the one in town since it's night.
we don't know that it's going to be open. It's near where we were, where we stole the thing. That has poor choice written all over it, like our ship. So fuck it, let's go.
Okay.
We are the poor choice brigade, aka the League of Misfits.
Oh,
Hi, Jackson.
ay, caramba.
Yeah, team effort. Where do you guys want to go? What do you think?
I think
we wanna
going to
stop-
the one at the end.
Do we want to stock up before we leave, or do we want to, once we get in the air, stop at this other place and go there? I mean, we all have a
I
little bit of
think-
rations on our in our inventory right now.
Mhm, I do.
We have the
agree.
leftovers food from the guild, right, Omar?
Hey,
Okay, so we have some. We're not going to go hungry. We got good berries to keep us good.
Mm.
I mean, one berry is good for a day's worth of nutrition, correct?
Correct.
Okay. What do we want to do?
I think stopping at Old James would be the better idea. We have less risk of getting caught that way.
Lily.
Going to James as well.
Okay. So let's go to the ship.
Jackson agrees.
On the way to the ship, is the potion guy on the way to the ship, or is that the other way also?
No, he's on the way to the ship.
Okay, we want to stop there.
Okay, so as you travel to the Broken Horn, oh my god, we're really going to see bang.
I want to get some healing potions.
All right,
Can you make those? Can you make those?
Oh.
Didn't think so. No offense. Didn't think so.
You
You're a
do a lot
forger,
of
not an
things.
alchemist. My man, you're a forger, not an alchemist, right?
Hey,
So, hang out. We'll be right back. I know you don't like the guy, but he's got healing.
'cause I don't mind the guy. It's just when he's by an open flame.
Well, they don't call him Bang for nothing.
I know.
Mm-mm.
Sort of follows you in.
It gives the bag of holding to Pandora.
I put it on.
Mr. Bang.
Hops behind you.
Hello, sir. We need some healing stuff.
Okay, cool.
What
Goes
do you
up to
got?
his door. He's
I look
Hold
over
on.
at Lily.
runs
You okay?
runs behind. You hear a window break.
The
he opens the
sudden
door from the
jolt.
inside.
Is not good for my sudden attack movements. It's be careful. Just don't do that surprise attack on me again.
Okay. As now he has gone through. See as he runs around the house, and then comes through to his door like, "Hi, welcome in." And someone needs to go to the bathroom.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh.
You see his door as he opens the door. Hi. Okay. Come on in.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
I have two questions for you.
Yeah.
One, we need some healing potions.
Okay.
How much are they going to cost? How effective are they?
Depends on the type you want to get.
What do you got?
Okay. So we have the base type, which just does the 2d4 plus 2. I think you guys have used that one before.
Mm-hmm.
There is the greater type, which does 44 plus 4. If I remember right. And like you see as he pulls out a notebook and adjusts his pulls out his glasses, puts it on, and starts reading it, and goes, so there is the Superior and the Supreme.
How much are they?
Okay.
Did we get paid for giving more information about what was going on at the...
No.
Okay.
We did. Well, technically we did. We got Domar.
Yeah, we got Domar and they covered our ass.
All right.
That's how we got paid.
Base healing potion, 2d4 plus 2. These are 10 gold apiece. I have, and he pulls out like a tray of 8 greater healing potions. These ones are 200 apiece. They are 2d4 plus 4. And then pulls out like 2 superior, and then, 3 superior, 2 supreme. These are 7,000, and these are 10,000.
I think we'll take 10 gold ones.
Lily is going. I'll take the 2 base ones.
Base ones?
I'm
Okay.
gonna take 2 base ones also.
Base ones?
And 20 gold.
Yeah, I would take 2 base as well.
Okay.
The other thing I wanted to ask you for was resistance potions. What do you got?
What kind of resistance do you want?
I'm thinking either fire or lightning.
Well, they're about 200 gold apiece.
Yeah, that's out of this range. But hold on to those. We'll be back. Unless somebody else wants it.
Why the fuck are you guys so lucky? Why are you guys
Why?
lucky?
I don't know.
I just don't know why you guys get so lucky.
I don't know either, but I'm
I'm-
thankful for it.
I'm
Hey.
glad that I'm lucky.
Hey, odd. You see as he puts down 200 gold. Firelight.
Fire.
Give him one of fire.
Domar, I owe you, my man.
Is alright. Looks over at.
Internet went out for some reason.
Alright. Yeah,
I'm not gonna say why.
It did it to fuck up the stream. Alright,
Yes.
you're okay. As he goes, okay, here you go.
Thank you for that, Domar.
It's alright. Scored all stuff he has. Yeah, so that was
I
pulled up.
took just to catch Leo up. I got a potion of fire resistance.
Nice.
Thank you, Domar.
Oh, if you keep thanking me, I'm going
Actually,
to take it back
how
from
much for poison?
200 for any resistant potion.
No, not for resistance. Just like I can throw it at someone.
Oh,
It's just a jar of poison.
Like a projectile. Like a projectile potion. Can you do that?
Hmm. Well, that's what I had in mind.
you guys are okay with her buying that?
She's not gonna throw it at
Absolutely.
us. You're not gonna throw it at us, right?
No, I'm not gonna throw it at you. It's tempting, but no.
Alright. So I got a couple different types. I got stuff that can knock out. I got basic stuff. I have real fun stuff. You see as he walks in the back, he comes back with the box with these different potion vials on there. Because, alright, this one here is called a potion of poison, and it looks almost like a normal healing potion, like
Mhm.
simple healing potion. These are 30
Ooh.
gold. Someone takes it, and then they'll take, they'll take it, and then they'll take some poison damage.
Oh,
poison.
okay. I will take that.
He also pulls out another one going, this one is from Wyvern. It's a bit more expensive, 1200. But this stuff does, and for your sake, it is a DC 15 saving throw and deals 7d6 poison damage.
Whoa.
And
How
this
much
is
is
one
that
of
one?
1200 gold.
Oh yeah, I don't have
And
that.
it is an injury one that you can break on someone. This one here, I got this one from, I forgot where I got this one. It is specifically drow poison. Stuff will knock you out for an hour. Just make sure not to use it when you're in daylight, because it doesn't work. I have basic poison. It's about 100 gold, and it will deal for about a minute 1d4 poison damage per round. And this one, as it's like a very weird mucusy like potion bottle, is purple worm poison. Really
I'm gonna
good if
take
you
the
want to fuck someone over.
Potion of poison.
Okay.
Thank you. That's 30 I owe you.
I can work with herbs, not with poison.
Well, I mean, if you want a kit to make poison, I got that here.
How long does it take to become proficient with that?
Depending on the person, could take anywhere from a week to even less. Week is the longest. You need someone that's proficient with it to teach the person.
Are any of us proficient with it? We don't have anybody that can do it.
Oh, you mean around here?
Yeah. No, do we have anybody in our group that can do it?
No.
Okay. That was my only other idea. If one was to put some of that poison on a projectile like an arrow.
That's so specifically an ingestion poison. That's why it's so cheap. You would need to hand it to him as if it was like a potion vial of that. But just also know this: when it's out that type of poison, when it's outside of the vial, it only has about an hour until it dissipates, since it's fully magic. And he sort of taps underneath the tiny potion vial to where the little insignia is carved in the glass.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same thing as any healing potion.
Okay, so I have to activate it for it to be the poison.
No, someone has to ingest that one specifically. The other ones, I mean,
Okay.
if you want, so the Drow poison is an injury one. The purple worm and the wyvern are, along with the base poison.
How much was the base poison again?
200 gold.
Yeah, I don't have that. But I think the potion of poison is gonna come in handy at one point.
Alright. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
We all got our healing stuff. We got my resistance stuff. Lily, you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Unless you
Okay.
need to buy some herbs.
Do you need to buy herbs to make stuff?
Do I need to buy herbs to make stuff?
So you're asking Odd?
Does Lily need to buy herbs for anything he wants to make?
What kind of potion are you looking for? Like, what kind of herbs are you looking for? What kind of potion do you want?
Healing, I guess, or anything in particular that we need? Tells the party.
Healing's gonna come the most in handy if you know how to make that.
Mm-hmm.
And have the supplies to make that.
True.
Alright,
So I would say healing.
pulls out, like, goes over to where some of those plants are. No, that's fire mushroom. No, that's brown mushroom. No, that's this. Right here. And you see him take this, like, he has this big potted plant of this green herb as he, like, cuts it and wraps it on the bottom, going, alright, this should be enough to make one potion. How much are you looking for?
Looks at his wallet. Oh,
How much is it?
yes. How much is it?
You see as he took one of the fire mushrooms and started eating it. Sorry.
I don't think you should eat those, dear.
Oh no, they're actually pretty good. Try.
No.
No.
No, no,
Sorry, it's
no.
My.
I don't like spicy things.
Or for me. Like, or for me. So this is 50 gold's worth. I'll make a potion.
So how much does it cost to have just one?
Well, 50 gold's worth, but I can cut it in half because you did buy the stuff beforehand, and you did give Frank his teeth. So, what's our goal for this?
How
I
about 20?
forgot about the teeth.
How about 20?
Roll a persuasion check.
Hold on.
Oh no. Oh no, my piece of sushi had wasabi on it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no.
14.
I'm gonna die.
How lucky are we?
Alright, 20.
Dang, I don't care what they say about you. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
If you go like...
Hands, Lily hands Tavak 17. That's all of his gold.
You only have 17? I'll cover the other 3.
And he hands you the bushel of herbs. This is enough to make 1 potion, a base potion of healing.
Okay. Minus 3 gold. Alright, so you're all set now?
Yep.
Yep, I'm good. I got poison. I got healing potions. I'm good.
Lily can make more healing potion.
Okay, come back
That
again.
seems to be it. We shall return. Maybe we'll actually be selling you stuff next time. Thank you. Have a good night.
Oh, wait. You guys were with Kobe, huh?
What?
Yes.
You're with Kobe, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me, he want to give you your cut. Walks behind the counter. There's 150 gold. Gave me the troll's blood.
Oh.
Don't tell Egan, though.
Oh.
He gave us each 150 gold or
No,
total?
it's 150 gold in total.
Okay. Divide that by 4.
That's
Yeah.
Divide that by 4. Calculator.
Because a vial of troll's blood is 50 gold. Can be sold at 50 gold. And then,
37.5. Apparently it's censored that I don't know why.
you know why. They know what you look up.
Everything! Stop censoring! 37.5.
So it's 37 gold, 5 silver.
Yep.
Sweet.
My sweetheart.
Before we go, if one were to have pieces of a troll in a jar that were consistently, looks like they're trying to reanimate, but because they're in a jar, they can't. What do you know about that?
Yeah, it's a troll in a jar.
If I was to throw that at an enemy, what's the likelihood that thing would end up attacking us?
100%.
Oh.
Well, how would you feel if you got thrown and a jar broke and then suddenly you're in a battle?
No, I think he
Like a
meant
warrior.
a troll fighting us.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
What would happen would be you would, so if someone does have that, usually they would have about 12 seconds until the troll is fully formed. They heal fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then the troll will attack anything nearby.
Mm-hmm.
So fling it as far away as possible.
And run.
Yeah.
And run.
Okay.
Or set it on fire.
Oh,
troll?
so it's not fire.
The jar or the troll?
The troll.
You can cook the troll in the jar. Well, maybe I'm fucked up. I've
Tell me
seen some
something.
shit.
Tell me something.
I've seen some shit.
Yeah, but tell me something. Great texture.
What? What, Lily? Go for it.
No.
Lily, say
I
your
agree.
piece, man. Say your piece.
Go for it.
It's stupid. It's just a,
No, nothing stupid.
I'm
People
curious.
are stupid, but no
Okay, fine.
questions are stupid.
How would you cook the troll? How would you cook the jar if the jar is already broken and the troll is outside
I didn't
the jar?
say the jar was broken when I was going to cook the jar. You assumed.
Well, the other thing is, if you want to break open the jar, and say, well, if you were to cook it in the jar like that,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if the troll would heal or not. Because if they found a gap, I don't know if it would heal, but if it did find a gap, it would be hitting fire more than likely. Writes down a notebook and you hear him muttering to himself. Put troll in jar, see what happens.
Do you have a troll in a jar?
No.
Okay.
You have a troll in a jar?
Yes.
Shut up. I may.
Okay. Well, if you do want to use that as a weapon, don't break it in fire.
Okay. How much would you want for it if I was to sell it to you?
I mean, it would be better for me to have parts. Than just
Well,
troll in
if
a
you-
jar.
If you have a troll in a jar, you can just unscrew the top of the jar, and you got a troll that you can take the parts off. Unlimited parts.
Or persuasion check.
18.
Yeah, but then I have to light myself on fire each time.
You do that for fun.
Is
How
Domar
is that for
listening
fun?
to this?
Domar's just
Domar-
like, oh.
He's like, what did I get myself into? Nomar's like, dude, you were just eating fire mushrooms, my man.
Was it setting myself on fire? No, that's different. That's different. Like, I set myself on fire. That means I touch fire with my skin. Sweat at night. Every time I do that, people look at me
All
funny. So,
Well, you think about that. Next time we come in, maybe we'll talk more about the troll in the jar.
okay. See you next time.
All right. See you next time, man.
Have a good night.
Keep waving as you guys are walking out.
Can I try and sneak up behind Lieli and scare him?
Sure.
Do I have to roll a stealth check?
Yes.
Really? Are you paying attention to your surroundings?
No, he's just leaving.
All right, you're able to sneak up behind him.
And just come up behind you and go boo in your ear.
Pancake, what are you doing?
Service blade. Looks
Jump
at
back
it,
up on Bach's shoulder. Okay, I'll stay up here where you can see me.
takes out his service blade and trying to look at it. No, no matar a nadie. No matar a nadie. No matar a nadie.
Pancake, be nice to the little. Come on.
I just wanted to do it once.
All right, don't do it again.
Okay. I tried to scare Anik by jumping up on his shoulder, but it didn't work.
Did Lieli heard that?
I mean, you're right there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Lieli looks at Pandora. This is, oh. I'm gonna be someone's target.
So just wave.
All right, so now we're keeping an eye on our surroundings as we walk. I'm making sure nobody's around, nobody's looking for us.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Tries to hide the service blade so that no one can see it's on the billowing cloak.
Perception. 19.
All right. With a 19. What am I here? What's it, Dr. Pepper?
No,
Okay.
it's Mo.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, got a 19.
mm-hmm.
While walking through Westland at night, the lamps are lit. bit of light going off. You can faintly see. You feel like you're being watched.
Mm-hmm.
You have a weird feeling about it, but you can't see anyone around.
I don't like the feeling.
No one likes it.
Misfits, be ready. Something's not right.
Under his cloak, takes out his service blade at the ready.
All right.
And keep my hand on my dagger.
Okay. Walking.
I'm gonna pull my tail in close.
When my axe is on my back, if I snap my finger, does it go to my hand?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Roll. I mean, if you really roll a perception check.
Come on, dice, be good to me. 18.
Okay. You can hear a faint sound of gears along with the sound of flapping. You see a bit of the dust around in certain areas being picked up, but no one's there.
Does Domar notice any of this?
No. Domar is like. You get the feeling Domar doesn't have dark vision.
Oh.
What is Domar?
Goliath.
Oh, okay.
Well, technically, as far as Block knows, roll a history check.
$18. I'm loving
Okay.
this time tonight.
Yeah, you would know Domar is a Goliath. Typically, in Atlanta, they're found in the mountains of Wimbig.
Mm.
Usually, barbaric tribes and such.
Mm.
Weird to see one who has formal eloquent and such as Domar.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
What's his class?
you don't know.
I don't know yet. Would it be rude to ask him?
I mean, you can ask him what he is.
Oh, I don't know. What are you?
Can I turn around on Bach's shoulder and watch as we're walking away?
All right, roll a perception check.
Damn it, 3.
Oh my.
You're able to turn around. You look out there, and yeah,
You
see
should-
anything. you guys walking, making it to the bridge. Daily, you still hear that noise. And occasionally, see a strange puff of dirt be picked up.
Leolie stops.
Geeks, look at the
I'm-
chat.
This is how you die.
You're doing this to the man right before we're probably going to get into a battle.
Yep.
Timing is everything.
No, I did it a while ago. I was waiting for him to do it.
So, Leolie stops. Signals, tries to whisper in his badge, which is closest to him. I think would be followed.
If we were to go sneaky now, can we make it so we're not seen, or are they on eyes on us?
And the issue is the bridge. It's a rope bridge, so there's nothing really
Okay.
to hide on.
Gotcha.
Big enough for like a cart to go.
Gotcha. All right. How quick is Lily?
Dexterity wise,
We're still both at 30 per second, right? 30 feet speed.
35.
Okay. Yeah, we're not going into battle at all. You broke out the frickin' sounds.
Yeah.
No, I just realized I
There's
hadn't
now-
had the audio shared, so you guys couldn't hear the stuff earlier. All right. Yeah.
So,
All right.
I go as fast as you go, Mark.
I know. How far away? How far away from the ship are we?
An hour.
All right. Let's get across this bridge as quick as we can.
Okay, as
Yep.
we walk down the bridge, Leolie still walking. He talks to
Mhm.
his I think I have an idea,
Okay.
but you're going to have to trust me on this. I will
Okay.
create a barrier of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
No one
Okay.
can see through the darkness but me.
Okay.
All you have to do is hold my hand. I'll let you towards the darkness, and we'll go to the ship. And no one will see us.
Take the leap.
Got it.
So, are we at the midway towards the other side?
I mean, you're right by the. You're currently
Are we-
halfway across the bridge. If you've just been, I assume, moving like nonchalant, like nothing's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, like everything's a problem.
So as we go like at least 3/4 of the way, Lieli extends his hand backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Do
grab
you
his
have to
hand?
hold? Do you have to hold onto both my hand and Domar's hand since Pandora's on my shoulder?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Darkness lasts for a minute. To remind you.
Because this is the opportunity to bolt.
Okay.
Yep.
We can get
So-
into the darkness and then get sneaky from in there and then do a stealth check.
Mhm.
Is that your plan?
Yep. So
Seems like
we're
a good
holding
plan to me.
hands. Snaps fingers, cast darkness.
I'm holding one hand. I'm guessing Domar's holding the other.
All right.
Pandora, hang on tight.
I grab on two.
Now run.
You
And
first.
we start to try to go as fast as possible while holding Alvac's hand and seeing through the darkness.
Okay.
Do I have to hold his hand or can I put my hand on his shoulder?
You can put his hand. You can just.
Oh, you can
have
put
your
my hand
his
on the shoulder.
and follow him.
Okay.
As you see, Lily, focus in for a second. Almost emanating from themselves is a large plume of just this black cloud-like substance. You can,
Mm-hmm.
even with your dark vision, you can't see anything.
This reminds me of a time back in the war. Blinded for a week.
All right.
That woman was not
Concerned
clean.
about your war experience.
It's just vortex. That's just tragic.
Told you I've seen some shit. This time I didn't see shit for a week.
All right. So you guys roll a stealth check, everyone, since you're trying to hide.
Oh, still.
19.
Can it be with advantage because we passed
It's
through
with-
darkness?
You are technically, I would say yes, it is, because you are sort of invisible.
21.
14. Not even better. Come on.
Can I give Leo my inspiration so we can roll again?
Sure. And it's a called roll, not a roll again.
Oh, so what does that mean?
You get a call as roll.
20.
Oh,
All right.
You're welcome.
thank you.
I could have used that for something else.
So, as you guys hunker down in a bit of the rock, thinking that nothing can really see you, Lee, you notice as for a second there, the dust being pushed up for a second, and then you hear something land. Ears sound like they're moving as you see again the fine sand, the fine dust in the mountain range here being implanted each time. And suddenly you see as a whole bunch of it picks up again. And as he flies into it, sort of just disappears. You hear the noise gets faint again.
What did you say?
all you guys could hear is like this, something like ears moving, and then a very tiny, faint footstep.
There is something out there that is something not friendly. I'm whispering into my comms so they can all hear me and nobody else can hear me.
It is.
don't
It's
like
the
it.
sound. Yeah, it is the sound of gears, so possibly not a humanoid. Made of flesh.
I'm guessing it might be one of those things from back in the factory.
Could be.
Are you just trying to find a place to put him so he's visible?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
It's my little DM buddy. All right. As the darkness fades, you guys find yourselves heading back to the ship. Hey. See anything? Looking at Lily.
Do you see anything?
Have I seen anything? He just went and just nothing.
Right.
Like as he saw the stalker go away.
Yeah.
I think we're in the clear.
We're still going to stay in the shadows for a second.
Yes, we're going to stick in the shadows.
So you're staying there for the full minute time.
Of the darkness?
Yeah.
No, we're going
To
to
be
move a little bit. But we're going to stay stealthy
Okay.
in the shadows.
All right. So for the most part, you guys think you guys are able to make it back to the ship stealthily. Don't have any more close encounters.
Thankfully. Don't dance yet.
As
What just happened?
you're able to make it back to the ship. Faint light as you see Anik sort of looking over a bit of the documents he had found on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Find anything interesting?
Mostly something talking about needing some more additional things to get past the no man's land. How do they say?
What kind of things?
Some type of enchantment needed on there. It's a material needed to protect the engine, so it does not.
Why don't you let Domar?
You should Doma.
I want to go check on Cerberus. Make sure he didn't like eat Anik's arm or something.
All right. Luckily, Anik, as he's on the deck of the ship, still
Has
has
both
both
arms.
hands, both arms. No,
Good.
he has both hands. He's missing an arm. It's weird. How is that thing still floating? Going down to check out
I
Cerberus.
don't know what this means.
Yes.
Hey,
And bringing him more food.
Hey, Bobby, what's going
Because
on?
I'm sure he's
let me read over it so
hungry
and see
again.
what's
Or still.
Yeah. So, nothing down there. See that Anik has sort of taken out a couple of the other cages, removed the ceased animals.
Mm-hmm.
Cerberus right now is actually outside of the cage, resting.
Is there a meat hook behind you, sir?
Along with the owlbear.
Also outside of the cage.
Yes.
Oh, they're getting along.
Let's not make sudden moves.
I'd like to get down and like offer my hand in a non-threatening way.
Make an animal handling check.
Be nice to me. I hate you.
Uh-oh.
That one.
How close are you gonna get?
You do notice as soon as you start getting down on your, like, down low, their level, Cerberus sort of wakes up a bit, backs up from you. He's less vicious, but they're still very cautious of people.
I don't push it any further. Just put some food down.
All right. You back away a bit.
Maybe
Notice Cerberus sort of get up and move slowly towards it, starts eating. You notice the tail, the snake tail is watching you.
I forgot about the snake tail.
Yep.
One of the reasons why I like it so much.
All right. What's the rest of you doing?
Since this is going to be our shift for now on.
Let's find our quarters.
Yeah.
Can I just kind of sit down there?
Sure.
Not interact, because usually, like, in real life, if I have a cat that doesn't really like me, I just sit in the room.
Sure, you can. So
I'm
Vox,
determined to get this to like me.
the captain's quarters is right under where typically on the ship, right under the
Mhm.
steering area.
Yep.
Legally, you're able to find the sort of barrack section. It is underneath the storage hall from where you guys have the animals set. There
Can I do a
hammocks placed in there.
Oh, beautiful hammocks. That is amazing.
Can I do an investigation of the captain's quarters? Take a look around, make sure. See if anything was left behind.
Roll investigation check.
$19.
Nothing looks like was really left behind, or documents that were left behind Anik had picked up.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, what you notice is there's different type of star maps that are placed there, so a bit of area for navigators to work. Your own desk part with resting area in that same room.
Okay.
It's fairly lavish. It looks just like the bouginess that most captains would have. They sort of require.
Is there like any like a world map in there?
Well, would you like to look?
Yeah, come on up.
There is a world map.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I going to be staying?
Well, there's the barracks area down below
Mm-hmm.
with different hammocks set out for anyone who needs to be in the crew.
Okay.
There's also separate rooms in there, like for officer rooms, but not as fancy as a captain's quarter.
Mm-hmm. I'm large. I need a bigger room.
So you're moving the captain's quarters somewhere. Like it's a big enough area for you.
Mhm.
Alright. You do see a globe of the world. See the continent Castral, Kingdom of Circe, which is a island nation. What looks like it from the gaudiness of the name written down on there. The Brine Society, which is odd. It's literally just marked on this globe as each continent is marked. But there's no landmass. Just in the middle of the ocean. Along with the I Don't Know a Sea and the a large landmass that seems to be frozen over from the map from this.
We just gonna pretend like you didn't say that?
What?
The I don't know a sea?
Yes, that's what it's called. I Don't Know a Sea.
I don't know what to say.
Which is
It is
a
spelled
large,
differently.
It's a large think of it almost like the Antarctic Circle.
Mm-hmm.
But covering almost the eastern hemisphere of the planet on this globe. It stretches out most of the northern and a bit into the southern hemisphere.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the casserole, along with this one here, depicts no man's land is almost like an ocean spreading between the two parts of the continent. And Vok, it's weird for you for the first time to actually see anything past there, because most maps just end right where no man's land is of Castle.
I'm looking at the map.
All right. Nothing's really listed on that part there on the globe.
Hmm.
But yeah. There's also a star map in here, which is similar to a globe, but it looks like it shows origin from the world, different types of illusions from there. But what you can't, it's a little odd at first until you realize there's a light side of it that actually shines and will show you constellations of it.
Hmm.
You guys like to do that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Absolutely.
As you do, you hear a voice. Hello.
Hmm. Hello.
How may I help you? As you see now, as the light erupts, it almost looks like you're looking into a starry night. But you can see every constellation from the twin goddesses to the All-Father. And you just hear this voice. Where are we heading
Hello.
to? Hello.
It sounds like a very friendly DM.
Oh no.
Does my voice bother you? I can always change it.
No, no, no. It's very nice.
No,
Very soothing.
no, it's fine.
It's very, very customer servicey.
I do
To
not
ask you,
understand what that means.
It's okay.
I would do like to understand who are you?
You see on the star map, there's a looks like a tiny person, but they're like an illusion. I'm Navi.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
Right.
listen.
You're on ship navigational system created by Skyforge and
Interesting.
Very.
I am prototype 1 of my kind.
Can you tell us about the ship?
Ah,
I mean, navigation system. What do you have any other information about the ship?
Stormbreaker is a complete overhaul of most transportation. The idea of the ship is to be able to travel past no man's land and explore other continents through the world, becoming a safer transportation than that of ocean vessels. The ship
Interesting.
has been made light by the discovery of a new type of wood found in the Savage Island.
Hmm.
Holds the surface
the
bladed anger.
Calm-
roll.
Lily.
I roll.
Lily, calm down.
Oh, that
Let's not
hurt.
call it the Savage Islands anymore, because that's
What would you like me to call it then?
Lily. What would you
The
like to call it?
island of Soul.
I will update my records right now. Hold on.
And
The island of Zul has been updated.
the other thing, the
Yes.
ship is no longer called the Stormbreaker. It's called the Port Choice.
I'll update that information right now. Very well. I'm just curious, who is the new captain?
I am
Points.
Vok.
Captain Vok. Very well, let me update my information. Alright, Captain Vok.
I am the captain now.
Drink.
Come on, I was getting a cracker.
Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Other
Would you like
question?
to change my name?
Not yet.
Very well.
No, I like Navi.
Is there any sort of tracking on this ship? Can it be tracked from somewhere else?
As far as I know, the ship cannot be tracked outside of anything like a scrying spell or a locate object.
Okay.
Helpful. But yeah. Then that is very, very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Knowing that it can only be tracked by those ways is definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Just physically look at it. That would be.
And a locate object, though. What's the range on locate object?
It is. I don't have it here.
Roll,
I have it up
roll
here.
Arcana check.
I would like to roll for Arcana as well.
Please. Yeah, I got a 12.
I can try.
Hey, worse. I got 10.
Come on, man. Pandora, you're our only help.
17.
There you go.
Pandora, you would know
Yes.
it's about 1,000 feet for locate object.
Okay.
1,000 feet radius from where that person is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And they would have to be familiar with the item in
Gotcha.
question.
Gotcha. And what was the other way you said?
Right.
Okay. Navi, you've been a big help. We're going to keep you around. We're going to introduce you to Anik. He is our ship navigator, our quartermaster.
Hello, Quartermaster. Panic.
Mm-hmm. You're going to be working with him and myself.
Or look weird at him for a second. Very well.
You will work together. You will get
yes.
along.
Team navigation.
Well, that is what I was built for. I was built to help out the Quartermaster plot any forces needed, along with any minor changes needed during our altitude.
Fantastic. Okay, what was the name of the city we need to go to?
It was in my notes.
We need to get to James.
Delmar. What was the name of that city we need to get to?
Hey, you mean Chauvin?
Yeah, that one. Thank you, buddy.
There we will find.
Navi, can you plot us a course to Chauvin? Will the
Just
ship
one
make
second.
it there at with it, or do we need to get something enchanted?
The ship will be able to make it to Chauvin. As you see, you feel as the ship starts to rise as it sets off towards customize the Chauvin in the midnight sky. As what has been plotted, you hear Anik cry out, "Captain, I got the wheel right now.
We have our heading.
Here we go."